On behalf of the CeBIT and the Deutsche Messe AG, I welcome you to our webinar entitled CeBIT Global Conferences 2012. My name is Inga Geisler and I will be your facilitator for this webinar. Here is a close look to our agenda. You will see preparing for your conference and trade fair visit has never been easier. Our 30-minute webinar, CeBIT Global Conferences Around the Digital World in 4 Days, features comprehensive and captivating background information on the main themes of for each day of the CeBIT Global Conferences. Today you will find out what the CeBIT Global Conferences and the CeBIT Trade Show hold in store for you under the following main themes: Smart, Cloud, Lifestyle and Social. And at the end of the webinar there will be a brief Q&A session where you can ask questions. Afterwards we will send you an email summarizing everything covered in the webinar. Let me introduce our team. There's our consultant Niels Held. He is an editor of our media partner CHIP. Reinhold Umminger from Deutsche Messe AG is the expert on CeBIT exhibition matters. And Nicole Nehaus-Lauk from Bitkom Servicegesellschaft is the expert on all matters relating to the CeBIT Global Conferences. I pass the floor to Mr. Held.
What are the CeBIT Global Conferences, CGC for short, and where are they held? The CGC is the keynote conference event at CeBIT, which is the world's leading high-tech event and attracts top technology, business and political leaders. In 2012, the CGC will be held from the 6th to the 9th of March in Room 2 at the Convention Center, CC, which is located at the center of the Hanover Exhibition Center and the heart of CeBIT's 4 exhibition platforms: CeBIT Pro, CeBIT Gov, CeBIT Lab, and CeBIT Life. Please note, CeBIT runs from the 6th to 10th of March. That is, the CG runs from Tuesday to Friday, and CeBIT ends on Saturday. CGC runs from the 6th to the 9th of March. Each day has a special theme. Tuesday, 6th of March, all things smart. Wednesday, 7th of March, flying the cloud. Thursday, 8th of March, connect your lifestyle, entertainment, mobility, content. Friday, 9th of March, social business, listen, share, care. How do we want to live and work in the future? That's the question Bitterhouse Berlin will pose to CeBIT attendees and then give them a chance to experience co-working as a key concept for life in the future. You will find Bitterhouse Co-working at CGC, as the program is called, in the foyer of the Convention Center where the CeBIT Global Conferences take place, directly in front of Room 2. Stop by to network and talk shop with fellow entrepreneurs in a relaxed setting and, of course, to get inspired. Admission costs. Admission to the CGC is included in the cost of CeBIT admission ticket. There are no additional conference fees to pay. Free public transport too. Online registration is quick, easy, and free of charge. We encourage advanced registration to avoid waiting in line at the venue. So, now that you know how the CGC is set up, we can start our 4-day journey through the digital world. The theme for the 6th of March is All Things Smart, which means we're talking about smart living, smart grids, smart traffic, and of course, smart people like you. If we dig a little deeper, we encounter some of the business and political challenges that we will face in the future, such as sustainable energy supply, intelligent traffic management, and mobility of both people and goods. Especially in the face of climate change and diminishing natural resources, it's essential that we develop completely new approaches and solutions. And innovative technologies can play a key role here because IT and telecommunications are used to network a broad range of systems and markets, including traffic, energy, domestic requirements and production. So, what shape will emerging paradigms take on? What new opportunities and business models might they lead to? Which ideas and solutions can we expect? and just how safe and reliable will this new smart world be? These are some of the questions to be addressed by the Day 1 speakers, who include Kevin Turner, the worldwide CEO of Microsoft, Ulf Ervaldsson, the new CTO of Ericsson, Dr. Jeff Jaffe, the CEO of the Worldwide Web Consortium, W3C. Dr. Jaffe works alongside World Wide Web founder Tim Berners-Lee and is responsible primarily for the W3C's global operations. Day 1 also features the CGC Satellite Urban Management Summit, which will examine how massive amounts of data from multiple sources present us with powerful new ways to manage and safeguard our cities. Protecting our companies, financial institutions, and most importantly, our citizens, requires innovative technology, human smarts, and the correct methodology. Ensuring efficient municipal operations, particularly in terms of safety, security, mobility, and citizen government interaction, means managing our cities just as we would a major corporation. Serving citizens' needs must go beyond city borders and use the web to full advantage. In short, we need to usher in a new era of urban process management. How do we do that? Find out at the Urban Management Summit. Note, you can view our full program on the CGC website. So once you've taken in all of the smart topics at the CGC, you're going to want to see some of these solutions in person. A good starting point is Hall 11, where the new Urban Solutions exhibition addresses the topic Megacities of the Future. The focus here will be on smart ICT solutions and infrastructure that enable metropolitan centers to counter the manifold challenges posed by urbanization. Then move on to Hall 26, also known as the Innovations Hall, and home to CeBIT Lab Talk, which is an open conference forum that runs from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day of CeBIT. The program includes keynote addresses, panel discussions, lectures, and award ceremonies, as well as numerous presentations by a diverse group of people who are actively shaping the future: IT experts and R&D managers, politicians and government advisors, professors and students, trade professionals and journalists, and corporate CEOs and entrepreneurs. You can then round out your SMART program with the guided tour, All Things Smart, which will lead you to some of the most important and intriguing innovations on display at CeBIT. Intelligent products and solutions that are challenging many different areas of our everyday lives in the most innovative ways imaginable, whether it's at home, at work, or, on a larger scale, in cities, transport infrastructure, healthcare, and education. Tours depart at 2:30 p.m. from the Information Center. Day 2 at the CGC brings us to the theme Flying the Cloud, which tackles CeBIT's top theme, Managing Trust, and all of its component parts: cloud computing, cloud storage, big data, processes, privacy, personal data, trust, and security. Demand for information is greater than ever, and companies need simple, cost-effective ways to access their data. This is where cloud computing comes in. The real value of data, however, lies not in how much you have, rather how intelligently you use it. Although companies initially used cloud applications mainly for internal purposes, they now often use the cloud to support interaction with partners and customers. Information may be the new currency of the 21st century, but is the limitless data storage potential of the cloud a blessing or a curse? What are the opportunities and the risks? Day 2 is your chance to find out when the cloud heavyweights gather at the CGC. Dr. Werner Vogels, CTO of Amazon, will give a keynote address and then participate in the panel discussion, Flying the Cloud, Managing Big Data and Trust, along with representatives from Salesforce, Vodafone, HP, IBM, and Kaspersky. Managing trust is a critical issue, so you should definitely not miss out. To keep the ball rolling, Day 2 will also host a panel discussion about one of today's most discussed topics, the use of personal data on the Internet. Panelists include Professor Dieter Kantz, President of Bitkom, Neelie Kroes, EU Commissioner for the Digital Agenda, Peter Shah, German Federal Commissioner for Data Protection and Freedom of Information, Lord Richard Allen, Director of Policy Europe Facebook, Professor Lutz Heuser, CEO, AGT Deutschland, Day 2 CGC Satellite is the Smart Grid Summit, which will spotlight how the German economy can benefit from smart grids. First, by reducing reliance on expensive fossil fuels, and second, by exporting German-made smart grid technologies. This is a great chance to hear high-caliber speakers discuss the opportunities and challenges generated by Germany's transition to smart grids. The Smart Grid Summit is organized by Bitkom and ZVEI. You can view our full program on the CGC website. Cloud computing is recognized as a key growth area for high-tech, and not without reason. As the number of cloud services increases, more and more IT users will have access to highly efficient and cost-effective online software and hardware resources. Of course, this is a very attractive model, because it can reduce costs, boost competitiveness, and stimulate new business. It's no wonder that many people see cloud computing as the future of IT. This trend is of course reflected at CeBIT. Out on the exhibition site you will find everything cloud in halls 2 to 6. And in hall 4 you will find Bitkom Cloud Computing World, special exhibit and forum, which boasts an extensive program of lectures and presentations and is CeBIT's central hub for IT users, media representatives, government officials, industry associations, and manufacturers with an interest in cloud computing. Day 2's guided tour will take you through the theme Cloud and Content, which highlights, what else? Cloud computing and the practical solutions, applications and services that truly improve productivity. This tour covers computing, backup, data, security, and real-time content in the cloud, as well as innovative developments in the enterprise content management field. Because what is cloud without content? Tours depart from the IC. The buzzwords for Day 3 at the CeBIT Global Conferences are content, mobility, entertainment, smart TV, home entertainment, intelligent home networking, mobile TV, augmented reality and connected TV, apps, cloud computing, and security. Because today's theme is Connect Your Lifestyle, entertainment, mobility, content, intelligent home networks have enabled the internet to play an increasingly important role in our private lives too. It will soon be commonplace for us to use mobile devices and online networks to manage not only our private lives in general, but also the homes we live in. This promises improved quality of life, lower energy consumption, and increased safety and security. So what will home life be in the year 2030? And what changes will television, the defining entertainment technology of the 20th century, undergo now that it competes with the internet? Speaker highlights for Day 3 include Michael Head, the developer of the cult game Angry Birds, which has recorded more than 500 million downloads worldwide, and is probably the most played game on the planet at the moment. Michael will be providing fascinating insights into his industry in the 30-minute keynote talk. In addition, Google's Jeremy Doig will talk about current challenges in the world of online videos. Daimler CIO Dr. Michael Goritz will provide an automobile industry perspective of the future of urban mobility. Female Leadership Summit is Day 3 CGC Satellite, coinciding with International Women's Day 2012. Today's program will feature high-profile women in senior management positions from the public and private sector, discussing the topic Female Managers in the ICT Industry. You can view our full program on the CGC website. Intelligent living is all about making home life safer and more convenient by reducing energy costs and using different devices and media interactively. And it's all made possible by the convergence of the high-tech industry and the automotive, energy, home appliance, multimedia, security, and health sectors. The CeBIT Life platform at the exhibition grounds is the site of all lifestyle-related topics. The exhibits in this area are supported by the Smart Home Forum in Hall 13, a newly created specialist platform that explores current smart home market trends for wholesalers and resellers, the skilled trades, architects, the construction industry, system integrators, utilities, and tech-savvy consumers. You will also definitely want to check out CeBIT Sounds in Hall 19, which is a turnkey combo of exhibition, conference, and live stage. The stage will feature a complete lineup of great bands, while the exhibition will be home to everything from audio and hi-fi solutions to mobile devices and electronic instruments to music software and internet music. The conference is where professionals from the music, TV, film, print, publishing and games industries talk about media convergence, revenue models and the challenges of licensing in the digital age. Today's guided tour, CeBIT Highlights, which travels into the future with technology and provides an interactive look at 3D entertainment, cybercrime and much more. On day 4, the CGC will cover social business, social commerce, social business, semantic web, privacy and security, social CRM, social crowdsourcing, monetizing, social care, collaboration and communication, enterprise 2.0, and more. Social media has moved well beyond the experimental phase and are now firmly established in major companies around the globe. So much so that many companies' communication activities run through social media channels. Nevertheless, many companies are now finding that, following the initial push to be part of the action, they now have to figure out how to integrate social media into business models and processes. In addition to a lack of experience, what's often missing is a convincing strategy. Is it possible to monetize social media? Can social media really be transformed into social business? Jacob Abgar, SVP eBay Marketplaces Europe, today's keynote speaker, will talk about the shift from e-commerce to social commerce and examine ways in which consumer behavior is likely to change in the future. Today's panel discussion is social business, collaboration and communication, and will feature top journalist Eric Savitz of Forbes magazine, Clint Oram, co-founder of Sugar CRM, George L., General Manager EMEA at leading enterprise social network Yammer, Michael Buck, the brains and driving force behind social media at computer giant Dell, Tabrez Syed of Spiceworks, the world's biggest social business network for IT. You can view our full program on the CGC website. Social media is everywhere at CeBIT, so let's take a look at 3 concrete examples. First, the Social Media Command Center in Hall 4. CeBIT has partnered with Salesforce.com to introduce this project, which will analyze in real time all social media conversations about CeBIT. Who's talking with whom about what? But can you really measure that? What does it look like? How does it work? And what value does it offer companies? Stop by in Hall 4 and see. Second, CeBIT Web Society in Hall 13, which is the conference and meeting point for the web community. A CeBIT mainstay since 2009, Web Society explores the latest internet sector issues and developments. 2012 will feature a new, expanded format that includes a special area dedicated to e-commerce. Today's guided tour is titled Social Media and Mobility, and will explore the latest developments in social media, focusing in particular on the increasing availability of social media applications for mobile devices. Social commerce, social business, ubiquitous computing, semantic web, social CRM, social crowdsourcing and monetization are just some of the key themes of this tour. You will also find full details of the CeBIT Global Conferences at the CGC website, at Facebook and Twitter, and you can also sign up for the CGC newsletter.
Thank you, Mr. Held, for your interest.
Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your interesting informations, and thank you, our participants, for your attention. If you have any more questions, please contact our experts, Mr. Reinhold Ominger or Mrs. Nehaus-Laug for the CeBIT Global Conferences. And so, I wish you an inspiring day on the fair and at the CeBIT Global Conference. And I say goodbye.